Do forgive me for that. But what's up, people? Of course, it is Monday. Should I call it Fun Day? No, I ain't gonna get that crazy with it. But folks, it's Monday. It's a fairly mild day today. Uh, it's man, it's 2 o'clock and it's 66 degrees out here. So it's a pretty decent day. Pretty decent day. Now I'm having a pretty good Monday, and I'll let you in on the reason why. I'm having a good Monday for a couple of reasons. And I don't know, I just had a good weekend. I got plenty of rest. I got the things done that I needed to get done. Uh and like I said, today is going by pretty quickly. Now, usually when I say that during the day, that means I'm going to have to get some power in this thing. So we might have to, well, damn, we're gonna have to hold it. But like I said, I got some things done that I wanted to get done. It was a good amount of sports on this weekend. They had the men's final four and the women's final four. Now the men play tonight. Michigan and who are they? Michigan and Utah play tonight to see who is going to be the men's champion in basketball. Now, I think it was either Friday, it might have been Friday night, where the women's Final Four had their Final Four games. And if I'm gonna be honest with you folks, uh, I'm not a huge, I'm not a big fan of women's basketball, period. So let's get that out of the way. I don't run home to see women play any type of basketball. But I was attuned to the teams who were playing in this year's Final Four as far as the women go. And the main team that I was keeping my eye on were South Carolina, the South Carolina Gamecocks, coached by that little boy, Don Staley, and of course UConn, who I think they said were in their 25th Final Four under Gino. Now, I'm going to be honest. I wanted to see the UConn in the South Carolina game. And the outcome that I was hoping for in that UConn South Carolina game was South Carolina to get beat. I don't like South Carolina. I don't like their coach. I don't like anything about them. For one, I can't stand Dawn Staley and her twisted up face with a permanent scowl and all this crap. I don't like her. But I was watching the game early in the first half, and what I noticed is the refs are gonna let these girls be rough. They're gonna let the defense, they're not gonna call a lot of shit. And noticing that, I went ahead and turned that game off. Because I thought to myself, no, if that's how they're gonna ref this game, UConn will not be beating South Carolina tonight. And lo and behold, when I went back to check, South Carolina had indeed beat UConn, and handily, I might add. Now, Chino, Oriana, or whatever his name is, got all in his feelings and played himself. He played the whole university. He got up there with some kind of weak bullshit punk ass excuse after they had lost. So I have to call him out about that. You're the winningest damn coach in women's college football history, I believe. But yet you get all in your feelings because things don't go your way. I can't give Gino credit for that. It's how the Pistons walked off of the court when the Bulls finally beat them in 1991. Like Horace Grant said, they walked off like some bitches. And that's how they walked off. They walked off like straight punks. I don't care how hard they try to sound. Hey, I don't give a damn. We don't care. We don't do this. No, you walked off like a bitch. And truth be told, Isaiah Thomas is still paying for that decision to punk out. It was one person that I respected on that, and I had nothing against. You know who I'm gonna say? I had nothing against Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars is a Hall of Famer, deservedly so. Joe Dumars never cheated the game. Joe Dumars was coming to win, but he wasn't coming to be dirty. But everybody else on that damn squad, I had no respect for. And they walked off just, just, just like they should have walked off, like some punks. So, Chino, you pulled the other night, you pulled on Isaiah Thomas. I can't give you credit for that. You bitched out. But what I knew was going to happen, I knew that Dawn Staley was going to take that opportunity to toot her own horn. And that's what she did. Blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Just word salad. Just word salad. But you know what? After that game, I thought to myself, South Carolina is gonna beat UCLA. Haven't been watching UCLA all that much. Remember, folks, this is women's college basketball. Hadn't been watching them that much. Heard that they were good. The 6'7" chick was dominant. I heard all of that, but I hadn't seen them play. But I'll tell you what I was hoping would happen, folks. I was hoping that UCLA would beat Dawn Staley and them Gamecocks. Perfect name for them bitches. Perfect name for them. But I didn't watch the game because, folks, I figured South Carolina was going to win that game. Lo and behold, folks, I got up this morning and the first thing I saw was UCLA is the women's NCAA champions. They beat Dawn Staley and them damn Gamecocks. Thank you, UCLA, because you made my Monday that much better. Now, most people will be like, "Damn, why are you hating on the black female coach?" I don't go anything in this day and time by what you are. Let me repeat. I don't give a fuck about no black, white, yellow, green, red, and all that bullshit. I don't give two farts about that shit. That shit does not matter. Not in this day and time. Not in this day and time. If you ask me, white folks are dumb as hell. If you ask me, black folks just as dumb. So I'm not picking any damn sides as far as that goes. If I don't like you, I don't like you. And usually it ain't gonna have a damn thing to do with color your skin is. I'm not gonna like you because you a lying bum. I can't stand liars, and liars come in every color known to man. I don't subscribe to that black shit, that Black Lives Matter. That's the biggest lie I have ever heard. It's not the biggest lie I've ever heard, but it's one of the biggest. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, to who? To who? To black women? Well, no, black women say, no, it's my right to snuff this baby out when the only thing that I could protect myself. So I'm not trying to hear that. But yes, I love it that they lost. And I hope they lose every damn year. And if they have to get to the NCAA championship game to lose, that's good enough for me. I can't stand Dawn Staley and whatever the fuck she called herself standing for. Well, I'm going to tell you what she stands for. She stands for women being over men. She stands for transgenders being over men. She stands for gay men being over men. She stands for women being over men. Everybody is over the man. So I know damn well you a fucking demon, bitch. I don't support demons. That's not what I do. I talk shit about them. That's what I do. So thank you. Whatever the coach of UCLA is, whatever that coach's name is, thank you for beating those bitches. Gino couldn't get it done. And Gino got caught up in his feelings and did some old Isaiah Thomas shit. Grown, supposedly mature man, and you in your feelings. You got your ass beat. That's what happened. You lost, Gino. Get over it. Lame bum. But I'm so glad that you gave them Gamecocks an opportunity to feel themselves and think they had already won the championship. And then go to the championship game after you done handled UConn, handled them easily, and then go to UCLA, a team that ain't never won no women's NCAA title, and then they run you over. Thank you, UCLA. Now, let's get off of that. Let's get off of that. And let's talk about this half a fag that I've been wondering what his name was. I was getting with different people, so I never spoke his name out. Whatever this guy's name is, he is a straight up pussy. Every time you see him, he's tearing up over LeBron James being the GOAT. Folks, this son of a bitch is tearing up talking about LeBron James, getting all misty-eyed. This son of a bitch is steady on that. Who are we seeing? Do this at 41. Do what at 41? Get your ass beat. I can't get over this shit. These damn LeBron fans are all feminine. All of them. I'm not going to let one of them off the hook. All of you are feminine. All of you. And delusional. All of you. That motherfucker gets on a podcast in front of cameras and whimpers and whines like a 5-year-old girl. Over what? Over LeBron James. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. And then, oh, well, what about what about Russell? What about Russell that played when it was only 8 goddamn teams in the league? You motherfuckers are gay. You bring up shit a damn dixie ass bitch wouldn't bring up. It's absolutely amazing to me. The no shame and coming off like a complete bitch. They'll say the dumbest shit that don't even make sense. And when men say shit that don't make sense, I get angry as fuck. Because you wasn't put down here on this planet to talk like no dizzy hoe. And that's how these motherfuckers talk. That Nick Young is, what the fuck is that motherfucker's problem? The same problem Rich Paul got. Get on there, and soon as he opens his mouth, he sounds like a bitch. I haven't heard this son of a bitch talk. If he says, he sounds like a bitch. Ed, you might call the motherfuckers bitches. No, I like calling a bitch a bitch. These punk ass so-called men walk around here with hair on their face, hair on their nuts, but insides they are baby mamas. Why? Well, why? Well, what did Jordan do when he was at the Wizards? That motherfucker said Jordan was a doormat. Nick Young, the faggot, the motherfucker that's always welling up in his eyes over LeBron James and his longevity stats, said Jordan was a doormat when he was at the Washington. Then I don't know what the fuck you were watching, Nick Young. Were you even born at the time? Were you even born, Nick Young, you dizzy bitch? And you are a dizzy bitch. Let it be known, if nobody else knows that Nick Young is a dizzy bitch, well, you heard it here. That's what he is. Whimpering like a pussy. Well, why? And why did Jordan get to do this? And well, Jordan had a coach. LeBron has had 100 goddamn coaches that he has gotten fired. LeBron could have gone and played any motherfucking place he wanted to play. He did not choose to go play for an established coach. Now, did he? Why did he do that? Because he's like a motherfucking baby mama, like I keep telling you sons of bitches. Do baby mamas stay with their baby daddy? No, they run around and find some other dick. Just like that pussy ass LeBron. It was too much of a man in Pat Riley. They wasn't going to bend over for LeBron James to stay there. And if you can't see that, you're a goddamn fool. And if you're a man and you can't see that, you a bitch. You are a straight up bitch. I'm tired of motherfuckers getting away with this shit. You know why people get away with this shit? Because of this politically correct shit. Well, you got the wrong motherfucker today talking about some politically correct shit. I'm gonna call a motherfucking spade a spade every fucking time. Every time. Not once am I gonna call a spade a club. I'm gonna call it a fucking spade every fucking time I address it. Every time. So keep on, Nick Young, with your punk ass. That motherfucker is a proud punk. Well, why? And why? And why? And then that motherfucker actually formed his mouth to say, Jordan, when he came to the Wizards, was a doormat. Well, you need to go and you need to show me that game where he was a doormat. When Jordan came back, I'm gonna tell you what Jordan was doing. He was doing the same goddamn thing that damn the rest of the young stars in the league were doing. That's shooting well below 50%. He was shooting right along with these guys that were in their prime. That's what he was doing. That's how much of a doormat he was. He was doing what all the stars and the faces of the league at the time were doing, and he wasn't even in his prime. 3 years removed from the league. Oh, he was a doormat. You's a motherfucking lie, Nick Young. You stupid as hell. He didn't make the playoffs. Well, what the fuck did they have to do for LeBron for him to be sure to make the playoffs since he been in Lakerland? Play-in tournament. Now, if you the 10th best team in the league, now you still got a chance to make the playoffs. Nick Young is gay. You heard it here first. He's an FAGGOT. You heard it here. And I'm not confused on what I'm calling him. I know exactly what I'm calling Nick Young. Nick Young is a punk. Anytime a man get on here about another man, not somebody who got shot and killed or got killed in a helicopter crash, this son of a bitch on there talking about, well, why can't LeBron be the GOAT? He's been playing for so long. You sound like a motherfucking faggot. I don't even think Tom Brady is the GOAT. I don't give a damn how long he's been playing. He ain't the best motherfucking quarterback I ever seen playing in this faggoty league that it is now. But at least he can say, while he stayed in the league, he was still winning rings. What LeBron doing? Getting rid of coaches and hiring coaches that he won't. And still what? Getting your ass kicked. Now, I heard some LeBron fans, I told you before, they said that Austin Reeves was trash, and I don't know what the fuck they talking about. You sound stupid as fuck. Austin Reeves is not no goddamn trash. Let me say it again. Austin Reeves is not no damn trash. And if you think Austin Reeves is trash, you stupid. Am I saying Austin Reeves is one of the top 50 players? I ain't saying that, but Austin Reeves is not no trash. Anytime I'm rooting against the damn Lakers, and every time he gets the ball, I get a little butterfly in my stomach because he can score the ball. He can score that ball. So all these weird ass, punk ass LeBron fans talking about he trash. Well, he's the second option. If he's trash, well, guess who's the third option on the team? Your gay feminine ass king. That's who's third option. Guess who's the second option? That would be that trash y'all talking about. Now, since they trash, you ought to be glad because both of them hurt. That's Luka is hurt since he can't hold no defense. He ain't no good. And Austin Reeves is trash. Well, guess what, LeBron? You got just what you need right now, LeBron. Now let's see LeBron. Go ahead and take him to the finals, LeBron. You know you can take anybody to the finals, LeBron. You can take five. You can take five nuns or four nuns to the you know, to the finals. That's all you need is four nuns to go to the finals. That's all LeBron needs. No, what you need is for Draymond Green to get kicked out. What you need is for that center of theirs to tear his knee up and not be available. What you need is Andre Iguodala to go down with back spasm. That's what you need. Okay, and then you need 7 games. Okay, that's what you need. You need in Oklahoma when y'all played them the first time. You need for the refs to want you to win. I saw that. I'm not gonna forget that. I'm not gonna forget how you fouled Kevin Durant on the baseline and they act like they ain't see it. I said, oh, okay. That's how y'all gonna do it. That's how y'all gonna do it. And even though the refs are doing him that way, how many championships he's got? 4. Been in the year doing what? Listen to these dumbass LeBron fans. And yeah, I'm gonna call them dumb. But that's a word too good for these some bitches. You dumb as hell. This motherfucker been in the league, and out of one side of their mouth, I told you who talks out of both sides of their mouths. Bitches. Oh, out of one side of their mouth. Man, we've never seen anybody do this at 41. Damn if you haven't seen motherfuckers lose at 41. I'll be damned if you ain't seen that. And then when he don't get the job done, well, he's 41. These motherfuckers are garbage. That's why I'm gonna come up. That's why I'm on here an extra day. Now I got on here to talk about them punk ass Gamecocks and that bitch ass Don Staley and her little short, scrawny, ugly, manly looking ass. But no, I done talked about that. I'm gonna get on these LeBron fans for how dumb and feminine they are. And I'm not just guessing. That's what they are because they like a motherfucker who is 100% feminine bitch in LeBron James. And you got another motherfucker walking around. Well, why, man? Come on, man. Why can't LeBron be the GOAT? Man, you sound like a fucking faggot, and you are a faggot, Nick Young. Yeah, I know his name now. I know his name now. I didn't want to say it because I didn't know who it was, but I know his name now. I know him. I believe him and Rich Paul is lovers. Yeah, that's what I said. You don't like what I said, then tough shit. I believe them motherfuckers is lovers. Damn, I didn't give that motherfucker his paperwork. But anyway, but yeah, man, I'm done. I'm done with these fools out here. They just dumb as hell. And I'll say that to say this. That's why I know the world is in trouble. Well, how do you surmise that, Ed, from talking about Nick Young? Because it's plenty of motherfuckers out here that think in a bitch ass way, but they're not bitches. They're men. And when you got a lot of men, half your damn men or more think like bitches, you gonna have a problem. You gonna have a problem. And that's how most of these motherfuckers are. I ain't never. It's amazing to me. But that's what happened when you tell the creator you give him your ass to kiss. No, you ain't gonna get a Lord your ass to kiss. That ain't gonna turn out good for you. And it hasn't for these weird ass motherfuckers around here. Whoa, Michael Jordan shot 7,000 more times than LeBron James, but he wasn't shooting 30% though. Motherfucker, I don't give a goddamn how much you shoot, as long as you shooting half of your shots going in. I don't give a goddamn. They let Iverson shoot all the motherfucking time. 43% from the field. They let James Harden shoot all the goddamn time. You think he was shooting 50% from the field? I don't think so, motherfucker. I don't think so. So y'all can get these nuts with that shit. When Jordan came back to the league, he was shooting up near 50% like the rest of the superstars. Jordan was a doormat. You's a motherfucking lie. You's a motherfucking lie, Nick Young. And then dumbass Skip Bayless. He's so goddamn dumb and stupid. You know me. I covered the Bulls, and I'm the biggest. You know you ain't. You a sellout, Skip Bayless. I don't want you on our team. I don't give a damn if you've been right about LeBron or not. We don't need weak motherfuckers like you on our team. We don't need you, Skip Bayless. We don't need you. We don't need you, Skip Bayless. I know I don't. Stay over there with them bum ass Cowboys that you've been dumb enough to been following all your damn life. Go over there with them bum ass Cowboys. That's where you belong. Stay the hell from over here with Michael Jordan. Stay the hell away. Boy, I'm talking shit, ain't I? No, I'm talking the goddamn truth. That damn Nick Young faggot. Get right in people's face and cry like a little bitch. Why? Because his grandmama died? No. Because LeBron, y'all said LeBron can't be the GOAT. Man, if you can't shoot free throws, you can't be trusted on the free throw line. If you can't be trusted on the free throw line, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear your goddamn mouth. Talking about no GOAT. Can't even be trusted on the free throw line. I might as well call Scottie Pippen the goddamn GOAT. Every time he went to the line, I got nervous. Every time he went to the free throw line, I got nervous. Because I knew more than likely he gonna miss one of these. And before he hits two of these free throws, he'll miss both of them. Hold up. But yeah, I was glad. I was glad to find out what his name was after all of this time of me catching clips of him crying like a little punk. He's going just like a bitch. Oh, now I'm gonna cry because I don't have anything to back up what this dumb shit I'm saying. So I'm gonna try to put a guilt trip on it. Damn, you trying to pull a guilt trip on men, Nick Young, by crying? That mean you a punk. That mean you a punk. That's what women do. That's what women do, dumbass Nick Young. Dumbass Rich Paul. Oh, what? Well, they drafted Scotty and Horace and blah 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 blah. He sound like a bitch, man. He sound just like a bitch, just like a damn bitch. Ugh, it turns my stomach how much of a bitch these motherfuckers are, and they passing off as men, and they ain't men. They just punks and liars and feminine ass dudes. I can't stand them. I'm getting ready to get off of here because I got to call this man, let him know I left his stuff out there. I left his stuff where he could find it. Am I gonna call him and tell him? No, you know what? I ain't even gonna call him and tell him shit. What the hell? I left it where he could see it. So he should be all right. But folks, I'm gonna get on off of here. Uh I'm gonna get on off of here. So I could do my work. But I just had to get on here and talk about Dawn Staley, which I can't stand her. I hope she loses every fucking game they have. And any of you damn black chicks that want to go down there and play for Dawn Staley, I don't think nothing of you either. I don't think nothing of you. You down there playing with that damn dizzy bitch, fuck you. Cause that mean you dizzy too. Gino, you played yourself. You played yourself. You played yourself like Isaiah Thomas because you lost. Unacceptable. You might need to retire, motherfucker. But hey man, that's it. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that be done today. I appreciate everybody that came in. What in the world does that say? Game over. Okay, take work. I don't know what that means. But any damn way. Folks, I'm out of here. I appreciate you watching. Am I gonna be back on here today? No. I gotta get on the ball because time is running. Appreciate you guys showing up. I will hit you guys up on Bash LeBron and his lame ass fans Tuesday. I know I was bashing them today, but no, that was just an extra day I gave them. Tomorrow is their special day. Folks, I will holler at you later. Peace out.